Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do Advanced Vocabulary Builder Lesson 100. We'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and review a couple of example sentences for each. We'll finish with a story and a quick review. This is a series, so if you like this video, subscribe for more. And please celebrate with me in the comments below because we've hit video 100, which was the goal of this series. There will be more to come though. Let's get started. First, listen to me read the words. Chronological, sophomoric, foil, defenestration, annul, linchpin, consonant, aggrieved, soluble, tawdry. First, chronological. This is of a record of events, starting with the earliest and following the order in which they occurred as an adjective, relating to the establishment of dates and time sequences as an adjective. So something that's chronological is ordered in time. A timeline, for example, will capture chronological events by allowing you to put those events on a visual timeline. Examples are, the book presents the historical events in a chronological order, making it easy to follow. Understanding the chronological timeline of events helped clarify the story's plot. Sophomoric. This means conceited and overconfident of knowledge, but poorly informed and immature as an adjective, relating to or characteristic of a sophomore as an adjective. So in the American school system, in high school, we have freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors in that order. So the sophomores are in their second year. Thus, they're relatively young in the scheme of things when it comes to high school. I'd use this word sophomoric to describe myself when I was first kind of getting exposed to fine teas. So I would be snobby, I would be judgmental of people using Lipton tea or tea in bags or doing things like steeping their tea at the wrong temperature or improperly. I was awful, but I've since grown and changed and am fine with however anyone wants to enjoy their tea. But back then, when I was first learning about it, I would say I was definitely sophomoric. I was very conceited and overconfident, but I didn't know much, and I was kind of immature about it. Examples are, his sophomoric jokes failed to amuse the more mature members of the audience. Her sophomoric attempt at writing was full of cliches and lacked originality. Foil. This means prevent something considered wrong or undesirable from succeeding, as a verb. And there are additional meanings relating to hunting, metal, and fencing. This is a word with a lot of different meanings, but we're just going to focus on this one meaning here. So to foil something is to stop it from happening. So when we look at classic Looney Tunes cartoons, we have Wile E. Coyote versus the Roadrunner. If you look those two up, you'll see those characters. And the coyote was always trying to carry out schemes and do these incredible things. And the Roadrunner was constantly foiling his plans and making it so that he could not do the things he wanted to do. Examples are, the cunning detective served as the perfect foil to the villain's elaborate schemes. Her calm demeanor acted as a foil to his hot-headed personality. Defenestration. This means the action of throwing someone out of a window, as a verb, the action of dismissing someone from a position of power or authority, as a verb. So this word can quite literally mean tossing someone out a window. Often that's not what is meant by it, because hopefully that isn't happening all that frequently. But when we're talking about, for example, the defenestration of a CEO, we might be talking about their fall from power under sort of negative or questionable circumstances. Examples are the act of defenestration, or throwing someone out of a window, was a popular form of execution in medieval times. The shocking defenestration of the king's advisor sparked widespread rebellion. Annul. This means declare invalid an official agreement, decision, or result as a verb. Declare a marriage to have no legal existence as a verb. So this word annul, or to get an annulment, is most commonly associated with the dissolution of a marriage. It's different from divorce, though. It's essentially something that makes it so that the marriage never had any sort of legal standing to begin with. And lots of reasons this could happen. Let's hope none of us are ever in that circumstance. Examples are the court decided to annul the marriage after evidence of fraud was presented. The government moved to annul the election results following accusations of corruption. Linchpin. This means a person or thing vital to an enterprise or organization, as a noun. A pin passed through the end of an axle to keep a wheel in position, as a noun. So I hear this word in the context of like 1920s mobsters and the mafia, and you can think of a mob linchpin. So the linchpin in a mob would be someone who is crucial to the organization and a sort of focal point in terms of power. Examples are trust is the linchpin of any strong relationship. The team captain was the linchpin. Consonant. This is a basic speech sound in which the breath is at least partially obstructed and which can be combined with a vowel to form a syllable, as a noun, in agreement with or harmony with, as an adjective. So when we're using it with that first meaning, we're talking about vowels versus consonants in terms of sort of English grammar. And then we can also refer to the agreement or harmony with, which is what I'd like to focus on. So to be consonant with something is to be in agreement with it, in harmony with it. So take two people who meet each other and fall in love who happen to be consonant with each other. Maybe one person loves yoga and holistic natural medicine. The other person is very spiritual and loves to eat healthy greens and hike. So those are two sort of consonant lifestyles that can merge together. Examples are her actions were consonant with her beliefs, showing integrity in every decision. His behavior was not consonant with the promises he made, leading to disappointment. Aggrieved. This means feeling resentment at having been unfairly treated, as an adjective. So when you hear that word aggrieved, you can also hear grievance in there. All right. I remember at one of my workplaces, the process by which someone complained to those in charge was through a grievance, because that was the process. If one of the employees was aggrieved, they would file a grievance. Examples are the aggrieved employee filed a complaint against the company for unfair treatment. He spoke in a tone of aggrieved indignation, convinced that he had been wronged. Soluble. This means of a substance able to be dissolved, especially in water, as an adjective. Of a problem able to be solved, as an adjective. So let's focus on that second meaning there. Something that's soluble does have a solution, all right? And you like to think that there's no problem that's not soluble. Of course, there are big problems that don't have solutions, but you always try to find a pathway towards some sort of solution. Examples are the chemist explained that the powder was soluble in water, dissolving completely. The problem was soluble once they applied the right solution, quickly resolving the issue. Tawdry. This means showy but cheap and of poor quality as an adjective. So something that's tawdry is tacky. It's cheap, but it's showy and shiny. Halloween is coming up in America. I know lots of other countries in the world also celebrate some version of Halloween. And there are shops in America called like the Spirit Halloween Costume Store and various other little pop-up Halloween costume stores that are only open seasonally that will sell some pretty tawdry costumes. They're tacky, but they're very bold. They might be shiny rainbow wigs, sequins, and not very good, like kind of falling apart, but hey, they're just for one night. Examples are the tawdry decorations at the party were in poor taste, overshadowing the event's theme. His tawdry remarks during the meeting embarrassed everyone in the room. So, let's read through a story for some extra practice. Emma and Jack were the perfect couple, or so everyone thought. Their wedding was the event of the year, held in a grand old church. But as the ceremony ended, a tawdry secret was revealed, foiling the whole event. Emma had a past relationship with Jack's best man, Tom. In a fit of anger, Jack declared he wanted to annul the marriage right there. The guests were shocked, and the priest was left speechless. Jack's mother, the linchpin of the family, tried to calm everyone down, but the damage was done. Tom, feeling aggrieved, decided to take matters into his own hands. He stormed out of the church and, in a moment of rage, threw Jack's wedding gift, a valuable heirloom, out of the window. The defenestration of the gift symbolized the broken relationship between the two friends. The guests, who had been following the event in a chronological order, now saw the situation unraveling like a poorly written sophomoric drama. The ceremony, once thought to be consonant with love and unity, had turned into a mess. As everyone tried to process what had just happened, it became clear that some problems were not soluble, no matter how hard they tried. The wedding was over before it even began, leaving behind a trail of broken hearts and shattered friendships. So, let's quickly review these words and I'll spell as we go. Chronological. Chronological is following in order of time or occurrence. Sophomoric, Sophomoric, is conceited or overconfident but poorly informed or immature. Foil, Foil, is to prevent someone or something from succeeding. Defenestration, Defenestration, is throwing someone out of a window or dismissing someone from a position of authority. Annul, Annul, is to declare something invalid, particularly in the case of a marriage. Linchpin, Linchpin, is a person or thing that's central to an organization. Consonant, Consonant, is in harmony or agreement with, or can be used in the context of grammar when we talk about vowels versus consonants. Aggrieved, Aggrieved, is feeling resentment at having been treated unfairly. Soluble, Soluble, is able to be solved. Tawdry, Tawdry, is showy but of cheap or poor quality. Again, those words are chronological, sophomoric, foil, defenestration, annul, linchpin, consonant, aggrieved, soluble, tawdry. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and more are coming soon. I'll put playlists and videos down here, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Very special to have reached video 100, and video 101 is right around the corner, so watch out for it. Thanks so much, and I'll see you then. Bye.